That everybody was attending this event, young, middle-aged, and mature. So I have two wonderful young people here that are going to talk to me about how great they are and what they're doing. Brittany is a fashion model, and of course Dallas and Texas is in the middle of the fashion world. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
What are you doing here tonight?
I'm here with LaCrystal Styles, helping her promote her radio station, and she's asking people about their dress and their attire and what their relation is with the NAACP.
Okay. And they have a lot in common. I'm sure by now you know you have a lot in common with her.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's talk about Fishbowl.
Well, I produce a radio show on the level with Billy Fields at Fishbowl Radio Network, located in Arlington. It's amazing to be here at the NACP. And
where is Billy Fields?
Billy Fields is on his way.
We're talking about Billy Fields on the line because Billy has had me on the show. I wanted some history, and you guys are on Fishbowl. So educate my audiences now in 20 words or less on Fishbowl and the internet and the dynamics of that.
Well, internet radio is extremely versatile because you can take it anywhere you go. It's not stationary. You don't have to only listen to it in your car. It's on your phone. You have a pair of headphones, you're jogging, you can always listen to it.
Is that the way you listen to it?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
On your phone or on?
On my phone, I'll download an app or I get on the computer because I always have my computer with me. So it's easy.
She always has her computer with her. Okay. Sorry.
Same here. You can also make it an audio podcast. You can make it available for people who aren't even listening to the show at the time. Okay. It's just versatile. You can't beat it. That's as old radio is starting to die, internet radio is starting.
Old radio is starting to die. Jeremy is behind our camera, and he's all of about 24, 25 years old. He's shaking his head like, yeah. But you have a lot of people that are not on board with this. How do you get people on board with internet radio, with the new dynamics and technology?
Well, you come out and you do events like this. You promote, and you ask them to interview, and then they'll get excited about being on the internet radio. And then you're like, hey, promote that, push it out. Of course, you use mainstream media now, Facebook, Twitter, all of the things that the 21st century kids are using now.
Trenton just did something for us that I thought was phenomenal. I thought was completely out of the box. I had an interview with John Wiley Price on the print side of Esther Davis. We had about an hour interview, and I recorded it. So once we printed it in the paper, we now are going to move it to another level. So I want you to tell people, walk me through it and tell my audiences what you did and how this is going to appear on. Since Billy Fields is not here, we'll just talk about him. But tell me what you did and how this is going to appear on Fishbowl.
Well, I used an open source program called Audacity to basically record the recorder as it was playing. Okay. And so I adjusted the levels, and now it's on digital.
You adjusted, wait a minute, go a little bit slower. You adjusted the levels.
When you use Audacity, you have, on your upper right-hand corner, you have your volume levels, and you can adjust them. It's very easy to use, just a volume button, adjust it down. Now that it's on a digital file, I can add the other part of Billy's interview to it, and now we have an entire pre-recorded show for On the Level with Billy Fields. Now,
how are you going to play that on Fishbowl?
Just bring the file with me. They'll upload it to the server, and it's game over.
Game over. I know, Jeremy, you're really enjoying this, aren't you? Because he's had to bring me aboard on a lot of things. Explain to me how LaCrystal does her fashion and her fashion shows on internet.
Well, we had a recent mixer. It was a red carpet event for a fashion show coming up. And she came out, she had all her setup ready, and she interviewed each of the models and asked them, their name, a little bit about them and their fashion style. And that gets broadcast on the radio, on the internet radio.
And I think right now you guys have audiences in what countries?
I'm not sure how far the reach is on the countries.
And where are you? What countries are you in?
As many as we can get. We have a couple outside the U.S. We have Britain and Australia for sure. As for the other ones, I'm not quite sure.
Well, Australia is on everybody's radar. Are they just waiting for stuff to come down the pike? I mean, what is your answer to that?
If they have internet, they have access to our show. Our show's good. They're going to listen to us.
Billy Fields, you might agree with that. It's Esther Davis. Thank you so much, Trenton and Brittany.